Round 3, we're going to keep this hand. It's actually a pretty good looking hand. Opponent is on the play first. Is also keeping his hand. And we'll see what we're up against. Alright, that's actually a pretty nice draw. Maybe we'll get lucky and it's blue-white skies we're up against. Should definitely be good for us. If it's a creature, I'll impulse it pretty clearly. Alright, so he doesn't get to ramp. We're going to impulse that because we've got some turns mapped out for us here. So I think we actually open with fodder. Not sure it matters. Like, I get more potential. Well, yeah, I do. Because I can only attack for 1 with Pile Driver right away. Yeah, at least he doesn't have a turn 3 play. Ooh, Will Breaker. Do love me some Will Breaker. Alright, let's get in. Pile Driver could be nuts this game. I mean, right now he gets in, we get in for 7 damage next turn. If he doesn't have a real good follow-up here. Oh, and it's blue-white flyers. All right, that's pretty good for us. There is certainly white removal, though, but he's got to play multiple blockers, or else we're just going to disperse, tempo him really well. And it's got to be a good blocker too. All right, that's going to get dispersed. Oh my god, even better. We're in real good shape now. Even if he has the 1 mana protection, I can just bounce it. Alright. So we're busting everything, but still getting a lot of damage there. Let's go Abbott first. I could get a removal off the top. Or a land. Both of which should be good. Got the land, so now we just swing. Eat his Renowned guy. Get in some more damage. Follow up with a Water Courser. And we at least have him on the defensive now, and we have a Will Breaker in hand for future beneficial spells. Definitely force him to make a big play here. So I get a Goblin token. Pretty busted. It's good value. Guess we play Will Breaker first. All right. Maritime Guard. All right. Well, not too concerned about that. There we go. Now we're in 6 shape here. I get to steal both his guys. This is so sweet. This probably gets a concession. Although, he just... No, I didn't even get to permanently steal the guys. Well, it was... Obviously, it was still worth it. But it's not like it's GG's. I did forget about my own fiery impulse value. Yeah, well, it's definitely over now. Unless he has negate. No, even if he has negate, yeah. All right. So blue-white, pile driver looks good here. Maritime Guard is the worst card we've seen out of our opponent's deck. Other than that, he's looking good. And Shrouding Mist is pretty good against us too, considering most of our removal is... And Tragic Arrogance was way good against us too. Psychic Rebuttal does not protect me from Arrogance. I think we might have to keep it the same. I'm not sure I've got a better game plan. Meteorite kills the first striker. Does not kill his Jesse and Prowler guy, though. Prowess guy, rather. This deck looks good. Let's try this again, though. Gotta keep it. A little more tempted to open with Pile Driver now because we know he's got the Maritime Guard. He could just play a... Well, we'll see. Yeah, so now Pile Driver looks better. Could have Celestial Flare. Alright, if he had Celestial Flare, he would have played it. No counter spells, no plays. That's pretty interesting. Looks like he's mana screwed, so I think we're just gonna disperse. I just didn't want him to eat a goblin. Although, I guess I could have just Fiery Impulse, but... And he can't target my Pile Driver. It's pretty good. Plus I can kill that, so... Still in pretty good shape here. So we just Impulse this. Bash for more. All right, so now the play is attack with both We have our 4th land. We still do this play. So we attack with both. We throw the... Although, yeah, that's pretty dangerous, isn't it? He has the 1 mana up for the protection. I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to Javelin my opponent's face. This lets me possibly find a 5th land. And then we just kill him with Fury, so let's bottom that. All right. Okay, so I think the play is Impulse Knight. See if he's got the protection. Okay, so now we get to Fiery Conclusion, Flyer. Did I really target my own guy? It's really sad. I have no idea how I did that. I was sure I clicked on the patron. Oh, that's a sad, sad punt right there. Well, if I lose to my own punts, then so be it. It's the way it has to be. Well, let's try and go for the win. Although, yeah, I guess we go for the win or try to. All right, well, despite my ridiculous punt there with Fiery Conclusion, just a ridiculous punt, we still managed to take it, so that's good. I think he got a little greedy there attacking with both. He should have stuck to the Angel, especially since he knew he had Chandra's Fury. But, all right, we ended up going 2-1. I think I punted in round 2 as well. I should have played the Goggles to pump the Ringward Owl. And then instead of leaving up the Chandra's Fury, because I totally forgot that that card gave him hexproof, so my opponent ended at 1 life. I also could have Lightning Javelin my opponent, but my opponent did, in fact, have Chandra's Fury in his deck. So if I had Lightning Javelin my opponent and then he swung for 6, obviously he didn't have Chandra's Fury at that time, but he could have just as easily had Chandra's Fury. And then what? I take 6 damage and he Chandra's Fury and kills me. Like, that could have happened as well. So that was just an unfortunate match. But when we saw our lands, our deck performed well, and that's good. So I'm glad that we overcame my Fiery Conclusion punt and still managed to go 2-1 and get some good value. So, all right, Good. I'm glad we ended on a good note. We'll see you for the next pre-release draft.